Yo, what's good, fam? Nya Jenny, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fackts Africa, NBA, yani basketball, Nairobi basketball. Yeah, but sasa tuko hapa. We don't just talk about hoops. We don't just show you highlights. We also talk about the real thing that is happening to basketball players. Let's check it, the real struggle, the things which don't actually make the news. So today we're going to dive a little deeper. We're going to talk about what's working, what's not working in this basketball industry of ours. Ama ni basketball sector, ama ni basketball yetu hii manze. So we're here to share ideas from a player, one player to another player, ama from a host to a co-host. So welcome everybody. Stay tuned, manze. We're gonna be in on this.
So for instance, your Entera ama let's say your Eldonets ishinde iende BL. So what's next for them? Sindio? You 1 week your first stage watasurvivaje? Wako in a different country, they have different like the new things ndio ziko hapo.
What usually happens, people wakipata hizo scholarship, kwani doesn't the scholarship entail agency, whatever, free accommodation, blah blah blah,
nah.
Payments, free,
so
through
wezi fanya, sindio?
Yeah.
So let's go back to BL pale nilikuwa.
We're still there. Kuna kuga na medical cover kwa hii basketball yetu ya Kenya?
Na kwa medical cover kumio na jitibu kikataa, like niseme find a sponsor like Rwanda. Rwanda, each and every team in Rwanda they have sponsors. Each and every team in basketball they have sponsors, different sponsors. So that is why napata it's easy for Rwandan teams to navigate kwa BL, like in on.
Dude, we got beat 5 games and won 1.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Wezi panda tu ndege uende kupigwa huko. Umetoka tu bana, umepakwa mafuta vizuri, mooga nini kila kitu
Kana kupigwa.
No way.
Kuna ballistic, sponsored the ball, the animalistic highlights. Moto, you cannot believe this facts. Africa, we're gonna series. Showcasing that tuna game GG. How many ballers are with me?
Mixed you around with a perfect shape. Suicide mission, I'm a donkey chase. Trying to impress at Nando best. Me casa relieve stress. Mixed you around with a perfect shape.
Yeah, what it do, what it does. Tuko hapa hivi, tuko on set. Now we're back with Mr. Hans himself, bana.
Ladies favorite.
Bakam Gongo, Mamjama. Bakam Gongo is Zanabe.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what it is. Fackts Africa. NBA basketball.
Yeah. So kama kawaida tunawaambianga msubscribe tukianza vida, like, mshare YouTube yetu, mtufollow kwa IG, TikTok, hizo platform zote manjo, tuna appreciate mkigive your support to us pia for the good work that you are trying to put kwenyu pia, na pia the good work that you are doing kwa society, giving back to society.
Bang. Thank you for 110 subscribers. You guys are awesome.
Yeah,
very much.
But do 90
coming back ya 90
niko jazz.
Whatever, man. Mimi niko tu hapa hivi. I'm here for the game. Umse acha. Akishinda saa, akishindwa
siwezi shindwa. Nitashinda. So kila mtu anajua nitakupiga.
Unajua unaweza shindwa kushinda. So yeah, that's what it is, manze. Wase leo nimwambia we're going to share a little bit from a player to a player. I mean, nilikuwa player sometime back. I don't do pro anymore, but this guy over here anafanya ako pro. And mimi nilikuwa nataka kuuliza.
Yeah.
Ushaicheza, have you ever played kwa tournament, in a tournament? Have you ever been like kwa hii team yako uko sasa unacheza KCA?
Yeah.
Na okay, which other teams have you played for?
The league nimekuwa Dagoretti Stars. Nimekuwa Dagoretti Stars na KCA.
Dagoretti Stars na KCA.
Yeah.
So iko nini?
Dagoretti Stars ilikuwa NBA.
Oh, ilikuwa NBA.
That was back in, I think it was 4 years.
4 years ago.
So
2021.
Yeah, 2021. Then kulikuwa na Orma Dragon CL, Calvary, this league, another league ilikuwa organized ya Hood.
So uliingiaje kwa hizi ligi? First of all, what was the process that you had to undergo for you to get into a team kama for example hiyo ya CL.
So ESL inakuanga mostly ni say tume for long.
Wewe ulifanya aje?
So si ndio like so mimi nilikuwa approached by the captain. Kaniambia Hans come tucheze, nikasema okay. Juu mimi hiyo time nilikuwa nikataka ku develop sana. It was 4 years ago, so nikasema acha nikam. Okay. So nikakuwa nikacheza no ever since 2018 hadi sai. So tumekuwa tukigame pamoja, so hiyo rap imekuwa ikigrow for long, so hadi sai tuko tunao.
Okay, so hii masaa okay, si times zenye mnakuaga hizi games nini, so how is it done? Do they sponsor you to come to the games? Do they pay you like an allowance when you go to training? Unapatanga kits, wale kupatia kits ama how does it work?
So in terms of allowance, tukona sponsor, tukona Mr. Mark. Mr. Mark anawaka na
big up Mr. Mark.
Yeah, so yeye ndio sponsor wetu One World Sports.
Yeah.
So tukona kids, two kids, One World Sports.
One World Sports.
Yeah, so ando walijenga kuna court hapa Huruma. Hapo John Saga, so they built that court in let's say 3 to 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So after kubuild hiyo court tuka form team hiyo state hiyo ya Huruma Dragons. So ever since hizo 4 years hizo hadi sai hizo guys wamekuwa kulipa league fee or the league fees, so they new kids wanna provide. So but in terms of fair si sana. Once akiwa around
vitu kama hizo
kids ziko
basically anafanya what he can be able to do. So basically akipata a bigger a push maybe.
So kila season ni bring new kit. So bado hii season ndo tunangoja kitu mpya. La season alikama na new kit. La season but one pia alikama na our home kit ya blue.
I see.
So hii season ndo tunangoja another new kit.
Noma sana. Noma sana. Hiyo ni Huruma Dragons.
Huruma Dragons, yeah. 2 years ago tulikuwa playoffs. Tukafika finals, conference finals.
Okay.
So the problem is najua shetani anaingilianga mali ya utaki.
Okay, so how common is it kuwa na maplayers wengine wakijipa ya gear nini, you know, because up to 2025 bado napatana na wasee wananiambia hawana fare kwenda game. Msee anasema hana kit nini. I thought that system is over by now. I thought teams are very well capable of kupatiana get kits.
No, najua most of these teams they are self-sponsored. So self-sponsored team lazima wakita for their transport kama their coach ana TM ana. So wakita for hiyo transport yao, hizo logistics, hizo vitu ndogo lazima hata kits kama teams pia unasema lazima wajibaye kits sabu hao wenyewe they are not capable of buying the kits because kits sometimes na expensive. Jua ni sleeve na shorts hebu unapata ni over 2k hiyo yote tu. Kama hamna sponsor na kuanga
hard sana. So sponsorship, a lot of teams unasema in Kenya in KBF are actually ziko self-sponsored.
Self-sponsored, yeah.
Self-sponsored teams. Team gapi unajua ziko sponsored sahi?
Apart from NCT, UMO, KPA, so maybe tuseme apart from hizo top 3, tuko na university teams pia ziko sponsored na university.
University teams.
So university teams obviously.
Bank.
Na bank teams. So apart from hizo zingine zdani kazi kuna sponsored. So bank teams, university teams, NCT, UMO and KPA. Those are sponsors.
There's something which niliona ukisema the last episode.
Yeah.
You said like maybe unaweza try to explain na hii episode. Try kuambia wase what you try to mean. Ulikuwa unasema KBF ifwe na less iban ama stop sponsorship ya individual teams but sponsor the whole league. Can you expound on that?
So the thing is, so kwa Premier League tuko na 12 teams ndio. So for instance let's say team like let's say you're in the league, si ndio? Obviously kuna BAL inakuanga every year, so kuna na divisions, si ndio? BAL. So kila kuna stages ya kucheza BAL. Kuna the first stage, kuna the second stage. So the first stage tulikuwa TZ, si ndio? Tukatoka TZ ikakuja Kenya for the first time, si ndio? Kuja Kenya ikaenda Rwanda after NCT ku qualify, ikaenda Rwanda, right? So playoffs ilikuwa iko held South Africa, si ndio? So and inakuanga a period of a week kila stage. So for instance, your entera ama let's say your Eldonets ishinde iende BAL. So what's next for them? Sindio? You 1 week your first stage watasurvive. Wako in a different country, they have different like the new things ndio ziko hapo.
What usually happens? People wakipata ngezi scholarship, kwani doesn't the scholarship entail agency, whatever, free accommodation, blah blah blah?
Nah.
Payments, free. So through
mostly Kenya, umesema payments, hata is good umesema payments. In Kenya, most people are not under contract. Most teams they don't like giving contracts.
Like you.
Yeah, me I'm not under contract. Me nikatu mas na reply ni mate we come. Ucheze hivi, si ndio? Most teams azipiani contract. In for fact, most of the guys wanajua. Only teams zimepeana contract niseme 2 to 3 teams kwa hii league zinapeana contract. Hizo zingine like ni just allowances mnapatiwa so kuweza kusurvive, which inasema which is not good, si ndio? Because you under contract kuna some things that your contract inakubound huwezi fanya, si ndio? So let's go back to BL pale ilikuwa
we're still there. Kuna kuga na medical cover kwa hii basketball yetu ya Kenya?
Na kwa medical cover ukiumia unajitibu.
Serious, hakuna medical cover?
Medical cover. Few teams ndio ziko na medical cover.
Apart from the hata hizi university teams.
Teams.
I think okay, ukiendelea as you continue, sorry to cut you short, dogo. But a small detour, ukiendelea hivyo, maybe also talk about university basketball because they are sponsored, yes?
Yeah, but university.
Maybe make us understand what kind of sponsorship this is because I still bado niko na wasi ndani ya Fackts Africa team yangu wenye wanacheza uni and bado wanasikia ni kama hawako, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So university inawak hivi. So if you have an away match, most of the US ni locally, so they pay for transport, place to sleep, food, kama hizo, si ndio? Hiyo ina cater to for those things, si ndio? So for our instance yenye tunaongelea sahii ni outside the country,
okay,
si ndio? Tumeenda maybe Congo ama TZ ama tumeenda Rwanda.
This is like the BAL sasa.
The BL, ndio the first stage. So group stage ya kwanza tunataka obviously tunajua kuna budget yetu. Hatujui place inakaja, hatujui the food, housing, the iko. So obviously lama budget iko kubwa. Wewe ndio kwa hivyo na tuseme 1M. Ndio sababu we must have your players
wanalipa na dollars,
yeah. Lama have your players, lama have your staffs, lama
convert must find a very good shop ya convert I mean forex, of course.
Yeah, so
we have a friend in forex ako convert at a good rate.
Yeah, so, passports yeah, so like in equal to over 10M. Yeah, so inakuwa equal to over 10M sababu you have over 20 guys, same 15 players plus staff plus medical team. So let's say if you have media team
going through the immigrations, what
so obviously you can't have less money, so you must be able to have like a certain amount of money for you to survive. So that is why I was saying the KBF should be able to not allow or disband self-sponsored team. What if the self-sponsored team, the person who is sponsoring, let's say if I'm the one sponsoring the team. I decide not to sponsor you. You sponsor the team.
Oh, then I just niamwe tu leo Hans bana ukam.
It's a miss me like nimechapa tu sponsor the team.
Bora manager amekubali ama.
So you ndio maana nasema ikikataa like niseme find a sponsor like Rwanda. Rwanda each and every team in Rwanda they have sponsors. Each and every team in basketball they have sponsors, different sponsors. So that is why napata it's easy for Rwandan teams to navigate kwa BL like in all these top leagues 3x3 some international sindio ya Red Bull. So inakuwa easy kwa navigate because their sponsors wana this thing in a help the society sindio. But in our case most of the sponsors are like, what am I getting in return when I sponsor your team, right? What are you going to give me different from the others,
right?
Yeah.
And we can't stop them from thinking like that. And maybe just so everybody what's happening here is that we're not complaining, but the big elephant in the room is if we have financial flow, ama if you have financial strength, ama doikieza tupo ndani ya basketball in Kenya, we could do better. We are actually doing good. As I've already mentioned, kuna a couple of sponsors. Nishakwambia kina Top Fry, kina Badua Investment, mwenye amekuwa na sisi wakiinvest na NBA KBF since 2019. Unajua kuna wase wenye wana try to take new initiative. Right now you're seeing Thunder has already been sponsored. Umoja has been self-sponsored for a long time and it's a grassroots tip. So right now they're getting sponsors. So things are starting to change. Basketball courts are starting to be built. Unaona NBA wamekuja wamemake deal, but hiyo deal ya NBA sijui kama ilikuwa deal yao na Safari kama mna KBF, but whichever way 100 courts are being built in a span of 10 years.
Yeah.
So hopefully Fackts Africa NBA will be opening some of these courts. We'll be launching some of them hopefully. So yeah. So today we just wanted to talk about that, why we need sponsorship. The elephant in the room is like a lot of people are still struggling in basketball, but wase wanafanya vitu zingine. We're still missing even national games. We are still postponing. I think ilikuwa ball tulipata postpone game ya kwanza.
No, it was not ball, it was Afro basketball where
we postponed our first game
hatukucheza
Kenya.
Tulikuwa late.
We arrived late because of what was it again? Was it fair?
Financial issues, but
financial issues.
For that I can say that mostly if you look at management at that time, unapata the game is next week, right? On next week Friday. So we are supposed to travel a week earlier for us to be able to be compatible with the weather and everything. Yep. So instead of us traveling a week earlier, we travel a day before the first game. So a day before the first game.
How many games did we end up losing before we started recovering? 3 games, right?
3 games. We almost lost all the games. We didn't do shit,
but
because
the guys recovered. Wakenya siwaone hivyo. They tried.
They tried. In Bali we tried, but in the national level, in the national,
we got crushed. We didn't try anything. But let's talk. Hey, what do you think? Am I being too harsh? Hey, dude, we got beat 5 games and won 1.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Where's panda tu ndege uende kupigwa huko? Umetoka tu bana, umepakwa mafuta vizuri, mooga nini kila kitu
ala kupigwa.
No way. So by the way, we're going to talk about this in our next episode.
Yeah.
How comes Thunder are out here unbeaten? I don't even understand how they get unbeaten. And then when they go out there, what the hell?
Get thrashed.
You're trying to unajua nini? Me, I'm actually upset about this. I'm upset about this because they made Kenya look like a place where there is no basketball at all. Like, to be honest, y'all were carrying the Kenyan flag. You're not carrying Thunder flag, you're carrying Kenyan flag because you are playing in a Kenyan league. Yeah. The same way, uko hivyo kina LeBron wangekuja hivi wangesema
yeah, from America.
Yeah. So me, I'm mad about that shit, man. Kama nyinyi mko tu sawa nyinyi mko fiti. Hakuna mambo. Mimi lakini mimi Clear grudge.
to expound later.
Expound you for the next episode.
Yeah, don't miss that
So
episode.
for this episode, we just wanted to talk about this. Let's talk solutions, Maze. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Let me know what's going on in your area, Maze. Na kama unatudai tukuje game kwenu, Maze. Shout out, Maze. Comment hapo chini. Talk to us directly. Tutakam tupange. Tukuje tucheze one-on-one, tucheze one-on-one tag team, tucheze 5-on-5.
Yeah. Then TX3P.
Or not introduce 3-on-3. Wagwan.
Bounce all over the court, mupendiki bounce. Mutual shows, they know I'm skilled. Kwa kichwa fala ndo mupe bills. Za mubon na medal I'm bling all den college na kulanga 2 3s. Something about my style I guess ndo you fanya wani like. Ama ni logo kwa hizi nights.